let me show you. There are some test case management tools, something like Zephyr and all, everything were added, right? So you can see Zephyr, right? So Zephyr, all that, right? So Zephyr, did you heard about this, right? Zephyr.
Yeah,
Zephyr is a tool,
yeah.
right? So Zephyr tool, right? So Zephyr is a tool which will be used for test management. We use for test management, Zephyr tool will be used. So this Zephyr tool we use it normally. We use the Zephyr tool for means for agile nowadays I'm talking about. Nowadays what is that we are using is a Zephyr tool. So using this Zephyr tool, what is that we do? Whatever the test management and all, everything we do, everything will be done using this Zephyr tool. Did you understand? Right?
Yes.
Yeah, here it is, right? So Zephyr Squad. Zephyr Squad is a tool where this Zephyr Squad test management. This is a test management tool, of course. There are some free trials are available. I'll show you. Zephyr Squad. It's not only Zephyr Squad. We have even Zephyr is there, separate. Even Zephyr also. Yeah. Zephyr Squad is right. Zephyr Scale. This we can try this. Zephyr Scale. Right. So try it for free. Zephyr Scale. Right. For example, start free trial. We will tell you when the app has been added. Let's see. So the advantage in Jira is that we can add these tools because nowadays Zephyr we are using for test management. Even X-ray is there. One more we are using now. At the same time, we can connect with Confluence on that. Yeah. So Zephyr scale was added, right? So that was added already. Now, point of sale system. Here you can see here there is a Zephyr scale which was added. Did you see this? Right?
Yeah.
Right. So yeah. To add app notifications about Zephyr scale, new releases and all, no thanks. You can enable it, right? So here you can enable this, right? So you are going for project settings and project settings page where I'm enabling Zephyr here. So Zephyr scale to manage to write cases and all that, right? So I'm owning it, right? So I'm just clicking on right? So where these are the different issue types we have, right? And Zephyr scale about these are the different issue types where we are opening the issue type of story followed by the task, bug epic and subtask. Now permissions has to enable for that, wherein I am providing permissions, where if you want to create any kind of test cases or test plans, all this stuff, All these things can be written here, right? So here there are permissions where we have to create, if you want to create or edit something of that sort, where we can do this, right? So either if you want to create something, you can write down here, right? So edit, you can edit it, right? So users and all, everything has to be managed here, right? So you need to add a user, create user, for example Raj, right? So for example Raj is the user here, wherein I'm adding as Raj is a user. Now role is administrator, right? That's what the role. Group belongs to uh, this Confluence, guest Confluence users, Jira software users. Okay, this is what I'm just creating. Save. You are following the Kripali.
Yes.
Now, right, edit, right? So if you want to edit something, you can edit it, right? So we are not editing anything as of now. So I am not doing anything else, right? So this is a permission for Raj. We have created for administrator for performing the test cases, all that stuff. Now, so if you want to archive something, you can write down here. If you want to manage folders and all, you need to write down, right? So to whom you are giving this permission, right? So Raj, you are giving permission for him to manage the folders, administrator, wherein this is all something to software UI users, wherein you are saving it. Okay. Now, even edit option also I'm just giving to the same because he is a Jira administrator. Raj is a Jira administrator, where I am giving permission for them. Right. So I'm just adding. Next, create versions. Right. Create versions. This also I'm giving because administrator I'm giving permission for everything for administrator. Okay. Remember that. I'm not giving for anyone. That's the reason why I'm selecting only Raj as an administrator and I'm saving all that. Even delete option also I'm giving the same thing to Raj here, administrator, project belongs to software users and save. Okay, so this is for the test cases part. Test case creation, test case edit or archive or manage folders, all these permissions. Now test plans. For example, test plans, test plans, yeah, Diviraj I am giving, right? So test plans creation is giving for Diviraj. Now, for example, he is a member, right? For example, test planning, who do testing people will do it, right? So I am just giving this to the member, not to the administrator, because test planning and all will be done by whom? Testing people will do that, right? So member. Now, in which group these people are belongs to software users group? Save. Now, edit option. Edit option I am giving even for same. Diviraj is a member, user, save. Now, right. So now I am given even for delete. Delete option was there. So where I am this giving this even for the branch member. Right. So it's not templates. No, software users. Save. Manage folders. Managing folders. This I am giving to Raj as administrator. I am giving this for an administrator called Raj for the projects of these. Right. So this is for test plan. Now for test cycle, right? Test cycle execution reports configuration. Now test cycle I'm creating user test cycle for testing team Diviraj as well, right? Because this is a member for let us give some other person here, right? Rather than this, let me give it to Raj 22. In spite of it, he's a member. Right? Let us assume that he's a member here, right? So he's a member. Raj 22 belongs to software users group. Next edit option you are giving to the same person, right? 22 member, uh, software user group, save. Now delete, giving option for same Raj 22 member, uh, software user group, save. Now manage folders. Manage folders, I am giving this to the administrator. Comes under the software users group, right? Now execute. Execute, I am giving for Diviraj. Diviraj is a member, software users group, save. Next, test execution, right? So execution permission for a delete purpose. This is only for administrator we are giving, right? So we are not giving for anyone. Administrator we are giving, software users group, right? So viewer permission will be given for all the people, means team members I am talking about. Permission only reports for team members I am giving. Okay, I have given this for the team member. Configuration now, configuration normally Jira admin will take care of it. So that administrator is what the person I am adding here. Understood, Deepali? Right?
Yes.
Right. So this is what generally we have updated in the Zephyr scale.